So Scott's out running errands, and I'm super glad that these came while he was away so I can surprise him with these new gadgets. Be careful what you say on YouTube, because you might just have all your wishes come true, babe. I'm Tammy, and this is my husband Scott. We are two artists who, when faced with mounting health challenges, decided life's way too short. So we sold our home and most of our stuff to move into a home on wheels. And along with Gracie and Jasper, we've hit the road full time in search of new landscapes, experiences, and friends. We'd love to have you join us as we navigate our way through this RV lifestyle. And until further notice, our mission is explore, create, and inspire. Guess what we got? A special delivery. Someone took pity on us watching us pump up our kayak. I'm already out of breath and dizzy, and we haven't even made it to the water. How we struggle to pump this inflatable kayak up over and over, and everyone in the comments puts, you gotta get yourself an electric air pump. Swonder took pity on us and sent us not just any air pump, but their brand new, hot off the press, electronic, battery operated air pump. I can't wait to try this out. But that's not all they sent. And Scott's gonna be shockingly surprised. Be careful what you wish for, babe. But before we get into that, let's check out this bad boy. It has 10,000 milliamp hours. It's supposed to be extra efficient, which we wouldn't know because anything will be faster than us manually pumping up and down, inflating our kayak. And it's just a USB charge plug-in. And I'm gonna try to convince Scott to put this baby to the test with this newfound toy. So remember that video when we were on the Rainbow River and Scott decided to stand up in our inflatable kayak and proclaim to the world that he was paddleboard guy? What are you doing? Do not tip Bess over. No. What is happening?
Say, I'm totally a paddleboard guy. Got this all figured out.
He doesn't know it yet, but just wait. He's got a surprise coming. Hey, welcome home.
Thanks. What's going on?
You got a new present.
Wow, that's pretty tidy, pretty small.
That'll make life so much easier, won't it?
Yeah, I know. It's really lightweight too. It's even kind of pretty.
I know, it's pretty. We've never had an electric pump, so it'll be amazing for us, right?
How are you going to get your exercise?
Oh, you're going to get your exercise.
Now, how are you going to get your exercise?
Let's talk about your exercise first. So, that's not the only thing they sent us.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we were at the river and you stood up on the kayak and what did you proclaim?
Oh yeah, I said I'm a paddleboard guy.
Guess what they sent you?
Oh, they didn't send a paddleboard.
Okay, just a minute. Hold on one sec.
Is it oversized? Is it going to be big enough for me? Because I'm kind of a big lug.
Be careful what you say on YouTube, babe.
There's a foot leash, I think is what they call that. So if you fall off, you can pull the thing back to yourself really quick before the alligators come.
We'll see if Scott truly is a paddleboard guy. Do you want to get out on the river tomorrow and check it out?
Well, I think it's supposed to hit 90 degrees tomorrow, so it might be a good time to go do it. Because I'm probably going to get wet.
So I think we've been cooped up and feeling kind of sad lately, so it'd be good to get out in nature and go float on the river and try this out and maybe get a few laughs and an unintentional swim in while we're at it.
Yeah, I think after you try it, I'll feel pretty comfortable trying it myself.
No, you're the one that said you're a paddleboard guy. You go first.
I have a hard time standing up without the use of something to help me stand up.
You can sit on it and just float.
Can I take my cane?
Are you a little bit excited about your new toy?
I'm actually a little bit terrified. I didn't really mean it when I said it.
Well, now you're gonna do it. All in the name of our audience. Thank you, Swonder, for sending us your brand new pump and a paddleboard for Scott. Babe. It's time to go paddleboarding.
Oh!
It's gonna get hot. We gotta go.
Okay.
Alright, get up.
Get the camera out of my face.
We were gonna try to be on the water by 10. It's 9:35. So we're gonna head to Rainbow Springs State Park. Hopefully we'll get in and get parking. It's the middle of the week, but it's gonna be a hot day, so I bet lots of people will be out there swimming. We've floated into the springs on the water, but we've never been in the actual park. So we're gonna check that out. Try out the paddleboard, try out the new pump, and even see if we can inflate the kayak too. Are you getting ready, Crocodile Dundee?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Did you do your calisthenics and get your legs strong for paddleboarding?
No, I'm just waking up.
Oh. Well, we were gonna be on the water at 10, and it's 10 o'clock.
That ain't gonna happen. It'll be 11:30.
And unfortunately, no Gracie today. They don't allow dogs in the park. Well, they do if you're camping, but not at the swimming and all that. And it's also going to be super hot, and she doesn't do well in heat. She would not do well, and she doesn't like water, so we're going to leave her here where she'll be more comfortable. Turn the TV on for her. She's been doing okay without Jasper, so... And we'll keep an eye on her with the cameras, but she'll be more comfortable here. But no dogs in the swim park. You guys stay here and watch TV today? Yeah? That's my girl, I know. And FYI, you cannot take any disposable containers, Ziploc bags, water bottles into the park. So make sure you've got all reusable containers to take your drinks and food in if you're going to take them with you. We haven't had too many adventures since... We haven't had any adventures since little Jasper crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, so I think it'll do our spirits good to get out on the water, get out in nature. It's always what heals us, so. It is 86 degrees at 10:40 in the morning. We're in trouble. Have you ever been so excited in your life?
To see you get on that paddleboard?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
You proclaimed you're the paddleboard guy to the whole world. Time to test that theory.
Yeah, I was under the influence of nature. Waiting in line at Dunkin' Donuts, man. The place is packed. There's people lined up out into the street. I think what's going on, it's going to be like 90 degrees today. It's going to be the hottest day yet this spring. And people are going to be out and about. We've already seen snakes crossing the road. It's going to be one of those days.
I'm hoping that we actually can get into the park because there's a lot of people looking like they're heading that way, and they'll close it down when it's capacity. Plus we gotta park this big dually, so I guess we'll wait and see. But we got our priorities in order. We gotta get a breakfast sandwich and Scott got a donut, so he has some energy to paddleboard. What are you doing?
Here, you get the rest.
Still eating your Dunkin' Donut?
That's a
Muffin?
No, it's a carrot cake muffin.
Alright, we're at Rainbow Springs State Park, the main entrance. Now there's two entrances. There's a tubing entrance and the main entrance, and we're honestly not sure which one has the kayak and paddleboard launch, so we're gonna go ask. But there's a big parking lot, and there's RV parking and bus parking and van parking too, so I would have filmed driving into the park, but I was too busy stuffing my face with the breakfast sandwich. All right, so this is where you come. It's quite a walk, $2 per person. And you go by the swimming area and all the way down and around. So you definitely want a trolley or some wheels if you're hauling a heavy kayak or anything. So we're gonna go try out our new pump and inflate this baby and see what happens here.
They sent me the big boy version of the Swonder paddleboard, 11 feet 6 inches long, and carries up to 300 pounds, which should be more than adequate, you know. Got a leash for when I take you into IKEA.
We tried to park far away from everyone, but this dude decided to pull up and blast his rap music. So, you know, you might hear that in the background. Doesn't this guy know we're vlogging?
It's the paddle. So if you get away from me in IKEA, I'm gonna swat you on the butt.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Got a bin. The paddleboard comes with a manual pump, which is smaller than the pump that we have, so this will probably be our go-to carry with pump, because you never want to go on an outing without a pump for obvious reasons.
Hoping we won't need the manual pump today. We'll see. I'll be surprised if we can inflate our paddleboard and our humongous kayak, but we'll see. It's so pretty. It's my favorite colors. Maybe this is my paddleboard, babe.
Handy dandy backpack.
Oh, nice.
So you can just pack it in with you.
Awesome.
Which we're not going to do today because we're going to tote it on the kayak. It's going to go piggyback on the kayak. The Swonder electric pump, it's called a Seawolf, and this thing is pretty slick. The thing that makes it for me is you've got all these different adapters, which means it can be used for basically anything.
Sorry,
Tammy's
caterpillar
jumping
on my
around
foot.
because the caterpillar's on her leg. But the cool thing here is I think this one's going to do the kayak as well. So, and you're supposed to be able to pump for 20 continuous minutes. So there's 4 buttons on top of this thing. You got the power button, you got plus and minus, which sets different inflation, and it has the, whether you're using PSI or BAR, which I don't even know what BAR is. You go ahead and preset the PSI you want to take your inflatable to, and it's supposed to automatically shut off. There's 2 ports on the end of it. There you've got an inflation port and a deflation port. It's charged with a USB cable, so you can charge it in the car, you can charge it at home using a USB adapter.
And it came charged, and you check that by turning the power on, and then the blue light strip along the side will show you if all your blue lights are full. You got a full battery, so crossing our fingers. I mean, this is gonna be much better than manually pumping up all this stuff, we hope, right? I'm excited. Let's try it.
This is going to be cool because before, you know, it was nice having extra people around because they'd pick up the slack a little bit, but basically I would have to do it all myself.
I
So
helped.
this is going to be...
Hold on, caterpillars on me. They're everywhere. Is it light? You do look very youthful with
It's
a
light.
paddleboard, babe.
Yeah.
Scott looks young and sporty with that paddleboard, man. Might have to get me one too. Now we're letting the pump rest, and we're gonna get the humongous kayak out. and see if there's any chance this baby will pump up this too, because it's supposed to pump up 8 paddle boards on 1 battery. I'm gonna be impressed if it can pump up this kayak too.
Yeah, this one already has passengers, at least 5 of them I just saw crawling around. Cockroaches about that big.
Are you gonna get them out of there for me?
Yeah.
All right, you're doing the kayak, I'm doing the paddleboard. I ain't kayaking with cockroaches in there, babe. Lizards, yes. Snakes, maybe. Cockroaches, no.
We have 3 chambers in the kayak, and this kayak's huge, so it will be impressive if this will pump up the kayak and a paddleboard.
Holy cow, we should have done this a long time ago. Thank you, Swonder, for sending us this pump. Can't believe all this time we've been pumping these things up manually. The sides only took like 3 minutes. So for everyone who's asked what our kayak is, this is our second kayak. Our first one got stolen. We like that one too. But we wanted to sit up on top seats, and because we have bad hips and joints. And this thing's awesome. It's the Aqua Guide Blackfoot 160. They make a smaller one, which would be more than adequate, but we can fit like 3 people, our dog, coolers. It's made for fishing. It's super durable, but it's huge. But now that we've got this electric pump, it's not going to be as oppressive of a thought to take it out and pump it up. It is full of cockroaches today, however, so. Are you getting rid of all the cockroaches? Get him, babe. Get him. Get him. Thank you. It's true love when your husband will wrangle cockroaches for you and get them out of the kayak. That's love, folks. Cockroach wrangler. We pumped up a huge paddleboard, a huge kayak with 3 chambers, and we still have most of a battery left. We're only missing 1 light. We have 3 out of 4 lights still, and everything's pumped up. They did a good job. Super excited. All right, now let's get out on the water. Might be overkill, a huge paddleboard and a huge kayak. I don't even know if I can paddle the kayak by myself. It's so big. Guess we'll find out.
Let's run away. Get lost where only we know. Find our saving grace on the streets made of gold. No more stupid excuses why we didn't do this. Looking for a reason to hide under cover, show a different colors when we both need this. Let's go bombs away to brighter days. Let's live in the moment, don't dip our toes in, make our place.
Well, I'm doing it, but I'm not sure I'm doing it well. What's the secret? You put 1 foot in front of the other?
Like a fairy tale, living in a daydream where the world can't find us. Let the spark ignite us tonight, tonight.
Scott's now towing me. This kayak's like a wind sail. I might try the paddleboard next.
I think we're just going to have this thing for a dinghy. Just in case an alligator bites our kayak, from now on we've got a backup plan. I can assure you I'm not a paddleboard guy. Just roll over onto it, hug it, Hang on for dear life.
Don't push it. I'm over the weeds. At least you were over the sandy, nice part of the river. I'm over the alligator territory. Wait, don't
You're
let me
turned
go.
the wrong way.
I know that. Don't let me go, please. I want to get out from the alligator situation here.
What's your first impression?
I like it for sitting on it. I haven't tried to stand it. I'm scared. I think if we just put one of the kayak chairs on it, and we could do that.
That didn't work so good.
What happened?
It just slipped right off. Like I just went.
It didn't slip off when I did it.
Huh?
It didn't slip off when I did it.
That was better.
Well, is that refreshing?
Yeah.
We're home, baby. We're home. Hi, honey. Did you have a good day?
I don't think I'm going to be climbing on that paddleboard anytime soon. But it's going to be nice to have it for the kids when they come visit. I mean, when you look at the brochure for those paddleboards, they don't have a picture of a guy that looks like me on it.
But that pump, I don't know why it took us 2 years to get a pump for all of our inflatables. If you,
Pump's a winner.
the pump's a winner. Thank you so much, Swonder, for sending us the goods. And if you guys are interested in any of the products, the pump, the paddleboard, our kayak, we're going to put links down in the description below the video. And yeah, don't be like us and wait 2 years. What are you doing?
Here,
Hold on, just one thing at a time.
just take that.